Hello everyone. This month's emergency prep video is on post-disaster sanitation. What to do if there's no running water, sewage, or garbage pickup. Next to storing food and water, emergency sanitation may well be the most important emergency preparation we make. So let's go. Post-disaster sanitation. Various scenarios: grid down, natural disasters, civil unrest, and other situations could lead to water disruption. What do we need to prepare for if there is no running water or sewage? These scenarios could also stop garbage pickup as well. If this happens, sanitation will become a serious issue very quickly. Next to storing food and water, emergency sanitation may well be the most important emergency preparation we make. I use a number of sources to create these videos. I often get my information from the Provident Preppers YouTube channel. I've mentioned them before. We'll have a few links to their channel in this presentation. Subjects we're going to cover: maintain personal hygiene, personal sanitation supplies for basic sanitation needs, hygiene practices, washing hands, shower, bathe, brush teeth when the water supply is limited, laundry, or we could say low water laundry, food sanitation, disposal of human waste. If sewer systems fail, how are you going to dispose of human waste without creating a health hazard? Disposal of solid wastes. What to do when there's no city garbage pickup. Clean water supply. We already covered this in our water purification video, so please refer back to that. One point to add. We mentioned having 5-gallon buckets with a wagon of some sort for transporting water. Besides drinking and cooking, you may need to transport water for sanitation as well. So a few portable 5-gallon containers is a high priority. So first, maintaining personal hygiene. We need to stockpile sanitation supplies. Hand sanitizer, multiple bars of soap for hand washing and bathing, wet wipes for quick cleaning when water is scarce, shampoo, toilet paper, portable bidets, toothbrushes and floss, feminine hygiene products, disposable gloves for handling waste and cleaning, masks, plastic bags, lots of bags, heavy-duty bags for waste disposal, and various size bags for a variety of uses, bleach and disinfectants for cleaning and sanitizing surfaces, buckets, lots of buckets, with lids for various waste collection, deodorizer for reducing odors from waste. Good personal hygiene practices are vital. Regular hand washing. Wash hands frequently with soap and water or hand sanitizer if water is scarce. Keep a hand washing station near the toilet area. Dental hygiene. Brush teeth at least twice a day. Avoid contact with waste. Use gloves. Proper shower bathing. Shower regularly if possible, using minimal water if necessary. Here we have a camp shower in a black bag, which will help the water to heat up if left out in the sunshine. Next is laundry, meaning low water laundry. There are links for washing plungers. You can use 5-gallon buckets. There are a lot of prepper uses for 5-gallon buckets. And of course, laundry soap. Food sanitation. We did a whole video on emergency cooking and fire building, but a few things to add for sanitation. Proper storage of food to prevent contamination, cooking food thoroughly to kill pathogens, avoiding cross-contamination by using clean utensils and surfaces, paper or disposable plates, save on water. Safe disposal of human waste after disaster. Of course, we're talking about if the running water and or sewage has stopped working. First, it prevents the spread of diseases like cholera, dysentery, and typhoid, so human waste spreads disease. It maintains environmental cleanliness and protects water sources from contamination. As stated earlier, if the power goes down or water or sewage isn't being provided by the municipalities for some other reason, sanitation, in this case human waste, will become a big problem very fast. As always, preparing ahead of time is vital. You'll have two options for toilets. You can set up your indoor toilet to be more like a porta potty using bags, or you can set up a backyard or primitive camping setup. This is a very detailed example of an outdoor setup. There are links to the Provident Preppers website for 2 videos on making your indoor toilet into an emergency porta potty. These videos are much more detailed than this presentation and well worth watching. So here's the short version. To set up an indoor toilet, you first turn the water off, drain the existing water. You will have to plug the hole so sewer gases and bugs don't come in. There are a few different ways to plug the hole. You will use plastic bags and duct tape on the seat. You may want to use 5-gallon buckets to carry the bags outside. For short-term use, you may not have to drain the water and plug the hole, but this water will evaporate and then you will have to plug the hole, and you will have to keep an eye on that. If you do not have the supplies to convert to an indoor emergency toilet, you will need to turn to the outdoors. If you abandon your indoor toilet, turn off the water to it and plug the hole. Types of emergency toilets. Portable toilets, easy to transport and set up. Bucket toilets, basic but functional. These are the most basic type of portable toilets. And chemical toilets. These use chemicals to break down waste and control odor. These are more high-tech and more expensive. Setting up a temporary toilet. Choose a location away from living areas and water sources. Ensure privacy with makeshift screens or tents. Use absorbent materials like sawdust or cat litter to reduce odor and aid in decomposition. Avoid disposing of waste near food preparation or storage areas. Regularly clean and disinfect toilet area to reduce contamination risks. Safe disposal methods. Use gloves. Bagging waste. Use double-layer plastic bags to contain waste securely. Or if you have biodegradable bags, use these bags that decompose naturally and can be buried safely. Burying waste. Dig a trench at least 18 inches deep and 200 feet away from water sources. Bury waste and cover with soil. I think it goes without saying you'll want to have a lot of plastic bags for a variety of uses in an ongoing emergency. There's a link to a video from the Provident Preppers of an overview of the whole sanitation subject. Included in the video is the discussion of this ideal station, including a privacy tent and a foldable chair over a portable toilet aimed at ensuring one doesn't tip over from only using a simple bucket. Enough on that. The last item we're going to cover is garbage. Disposal of solid waste when there's no city garbage pickup. Separate and properly dispose of household waste. Consider composting organic waste if feasible. Burnable trash for a fuel source. Cereal boxes, paper plates, cardboard, of course use caution with burning. Sealed bags for garbage to prevent pest infestations. Store away from buildings.